Today we're breaking down the Curry Fox 1s. Let's go. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Zach here with Tamri's Kicks. One of my most, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It was like the book ones and like these. This is the Curry Fox 1s. Deaaron Fox, one of my favorite basketball players out there. I watch him all the time. He's like my late night NBA League Pass guy. I've loved him for so long, and this is long overdue, but hopped on Curry brand, and he finally has his first signature shoe. The Fox 1s, man. I mixed feelings, if I'm being honest about them. We will break them down today. I've hooped in them. I love them. We're going to break it down. If you guys haven't seen a video from me, we're going through the traction, cushion, materials, fit, and support. Going to break it all down. I love them. I have mixed feelings about them. I'm all over the place, but let's break them down. So 120 bones for these. Honestly, I thought they could have gone 150, and I think they would have sold out all the same. But the Fox 1s, I think they just kind of want people to jump on and be like, hey, like, it's not just Curry's, like, we can make another fire silhouette and then try to have it succeed. And honestly, the silhouette, I think, is fire. I do think it's very, very, very similar to Curry 1s, which is a little disappointing that it seems like they have those molds and they're just like, we'll add a little bit of like Fox touches to it, but we're gonna stick pretty true to the Curry 1s. And I mean, they didn't try to do anything too drastic, I feel like, too. I think they wanted to like see the kind of traction and hype the Fox 1s could get. And I mean, I was very excited to get them. I knew right when they were coming out, I was like, these, I've had them on my radar. I was like, I'm going to get them. So I think Under Armour did a pretty good job of that. But yeah, let's break them down. So the traction is that patent Under Armour flow technology. So it's a little more updated. It has those little like kind of, you can tell if you've ever played in the flow, like you can tell how the shoes evolved because you can really feel like, I feel like you can feel the gradient, like the flow tech on here really start to like repurpose, and they like add different things. Like it gets kind of firm in some spots to a little bit more comfort. You hit the court and you're just like sticking, like you are slipping, tripping over yourself because you are just getting so much traction, so much bite. I love it. The court feels sensational. These are nothing different. Like I mentioned, they are a little similar to the Curry 1s. Actually, very similar. It seems like they repurpose stuff, like I mentioned. But I love the aspects on here. Like the flow is so good on it. Like I don't think they could go wrong with it. One thing I do like is, we'll talk about later with the materials, that I feel like they did a great job up on the materials to be like, even though we're reusing our amazing flow tech, we're gonna add a little bit to the top. So that's kind of like my addition, but I like the traction. The cushion is still that same Under Armour flow with a little bit firmer step-in comfort. So like I mentioned, I really feel it in this back heel area, which we'll talk about a little with the support, but it has some like, a little bit of like rigidity to it, which a lot of the Curry, I mean, he's evolved to really like, in the 12s, he has really added a little bit more back here to kind of enforce that rigidity of the shoe. But overall, this one kind of surprised me. I didn't think the heel counter is going to be this firm and this solid on it, but it feels nice. It doesn't add any like weight really or anything. You can't tell. These things are so light. They're so quick. And like I mentioned, the Under Armour Flow Tech is phenomenal. The cushion traction combo. It is a outsole midfoot outsole combination with the upper just like kind of slapped on the top of it. But I love that base, and the Flow Tech is chef's kiss. The materials feature a lightweight upper combined with a TPE sock liner. So it is a TPE blended sock liner here, and the mesh up here is phenomenal. The textiles are great. Like I absolutely love it on here. You have the strap, which if you guys have seen anything, you know how I feel about straps. I mean, most of the time they're basically useless, but I mean a little bit more midfoot lockdown here, which I actually don't think these need at all. So kind of a weird addition for the actual like Fox like swipe but no swiping vibe. Like I like it. I think they're pretty nice. But yeah, like up here you can see the tongue is meshed very well. The breathability is phenomenal on here, and I think it molds very well. It's a soft, like you can even tell, like just like rubbing my fingers and hand along it, you can tell like it molds. Like it is a very like giveable shoe. Like it gives in a lot of places, which I love. Like not in a bad way, but like it just plays really well. I think the materials are great on this. And they added a little bit of stuff to it, like some little like faux suede. You even have the Fox like knit. I've seen some people not like this. Honestly, I don't care. I like the touch. You also have in the back part, you have a little bit here too with that Fox design coming to the back. But like, I mean, overall, I think they actually killed the design on these. I'd love to see some more colorways coming out, but I think they did a really good job here. With the fit, this is where guys, I'm a little disappointed because it brought me back to older Currys where my true to size is definitely what I want to wear in them, but it is narrow in the midfoot. Like my foot is over the edge. It goes like on this part, so outside of where you'd want it to be if you have a more narrow foot, it goes over the cushion. And so like, I've mentioned it before, but you get this kind of feeling here and it starts to like hit a lot because you're putting a lot of pressure on this lateral side or the medial side of your foot right here and hitting it kind of down where your big toe goes, because it'll go here and then it'll pop out. And it kind of hurts after a while, guys. So I'm gonna actually need to try half size up just to compare, because this is my true to size. But I would probably still get true to size. If you do have a wide foot like me, I would probably recommend maybe getting both and then seeing which one you like better. I might end up getting the half size up if I'm being honest, because I just don't like that feel that hurts your foot after a long time. So a little disappointed in the narrowness of the midfoot area, but overall it's a true to size fit. With the support, it is just like patent Under Armour Curry like support. Like I love the low ride of the shoe. Like I mentioned, the strap is a little bit more for show, but like it does add, I guess, a little bit of midfoot lockdown. I don't think the shoe needs it at all because of how well the court feel and the actual design of it just kind of molds to your foot. I did mention earlier the heel counter is pretty firm and rigid here, which is good in a shoe like this. There's not any over Achilles padding really, which I like, but I think that it adds a nice firm base and solid part back here so that you can kind of feel the shoe kind of just you get a nice court feel with the flow tech and this the wrap of the actual sock liner and the mesh and all that. So I like the textiles, I like the support, I think it all fits very well. The only thing is that fit is just a little bit weird, but I mean I really liked them. Traction and cushion elite ratings. I love it. The flow is just unbeatable. The bite is crazy, guys. You'll be tripping on yourself till you get used to them. And even me who's been hooping in Currys for a while, I will trip on them because the bite is so crazy. You want clean courts, of course. Dirty courts, dusty courts can kind of cause some problems. Outdoors, do not take them outdoors. But I mean, other than that, it's a fire setup. Then you got the materials, which I think is a great rating. This is one of my favorite materials that's been on a Curry shoe, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I'm gassing it up too much, but I love it. I think it fits really well. It plays well. You have a little bit more rigid heel part, which allows the rest of the shoe, I think, to kind of flow and get you side to side moving and up and down. So I actually really like the materials on it. The fit is mid, though. I was very disappointed in the fit, and that is one thing that I'm going to be pretty sad about them. I have to try that half size up to see if that causes that fixes the problem with the wide foot. But I mean, also, I've had shoes like this where I just get used to it. So definitely, again, go true to size and kind of see how your shoe and foot kind of fits with that. Finally, the support, I think it's good. It's a solid support shoe. It's a good low top. Curry brand's always done a good job of this, not adding too many bells and whistles for support. They did add the strap, which is a little interesting, but I mean, the overall design of the shoe, I think is so sick. I want to see more colorways, like I mentioned, but this is the Under Armour Fox 1s. Very, very excited to see Deaaron Fox continue to get his own silhouette and get some more models because he deserves it. He's a hooper, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for checking it out today, and we'll see you guys on the next one.